Attack. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the Cincinnati Bengals. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. That is Jake Elliott getting this one started. Off we go from Cincinnati. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 12, 11, MT, take.
They'll run with the rookie, drafted in the 3rd round. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. That's the way to get started. I picked up a 17 and a very quick first down.
I'm fine, ready? Here we go. 180.
Burrow now to throw on 1st down. Push on Higgins. He makes the grab. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A pickup of 12 yards. It's a Cincinnati 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Here we go. 180. 11 MT, 11 MT. Dot.
Burrow to throw. Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the 3rd play. You get the ball to start the game thinking you'll score on offense. Instead, they allow the defense to be the first on the board in this one.
So now the question is, Mike, do you allow this to linger the rest of the day? You've dug yourself a pretty big hole here to start, but you've got to pick yourself up and realize this game is far from over, and we now got to get the ball back and establish some early rhythm.
Bengals nothing. Jake Elliott to kick off.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This is Turner. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. 180.
On 1st down. Get it out quickly to hit the run. Nice game here. He's going to be marked down at the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick 1st down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the 1st down.
Let's get set. 180.
First carry here, and it's Taj Brooks. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line. That one's good for 26 yards.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
Burrow. Short one is on the hands of Gesicki. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another 1st down.
At the 27-yard line.
Here we go.
Burrow now. That'll be swung out wide to Brooks. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
Here we go, here we go. Hey, can. Stop.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Big 13. Stop.
Throwing is Burrow. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And he's close to another 1st down. First down, just shy of the marker.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
Stop.
On 2nd down, it's Brooks. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
The big guys in the middle of the defense, Mike, the defensive tackles. So often they're asked to do the dirty work. Keep the blockers off the linebackers. Let them run around and make all the plays. But in this case, this guy's able to shed his blocker, make the stop, and keep it to no gain.
3rd and 2. Here we go.
Here we go. 180. Playing hot. Stop.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. He's got it at the 3. And he's in. Team Higgins. Touchdown, Cincinnati. That is 2nd TD catch of the season. Evan McPherson now to kick the extra point. He's got it. And the Bengals will level things out at 7 apiece.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
So back to level after the touchdown. In time for the kickoff. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Very good.
First carry for Saquon Barkley. And he works past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7.
The tackle by Demetrius White. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 43-yard line.
From the 43, here's 2nd and a couple.
No touch up.
Once again, it's Barkley. Good running there. Getting close to midfield. Let's mark him there. And a 1st down.
A 7-yard gain.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
They'll fake the give. Now it's Hurts. And it's complete. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 41-yard line.
From the 41, it's 2nd and 1.
Very set.
Hurts. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup. But that is enough for a 1st down.
You get so caught up defending all of these weapons all over the field, and It's sometimes really easy to forget about the back. And in this case, the quarterback does a nice job just dropping the ball off in his check down, and he lets him do the rest.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. And they're going to get to him. Take him down. Take him back to the other side of midfield.
A loss of 12 yards. It's 2nd down.
Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. To throw is Hurts. Now a screen set up for Barkley. And he is taken down. A big gain on that one. Great way for them to end this opening quarter. Eagles in possession to start the 2nd quarter, as they've got it with 1st and 10. On play action, here's Hurts. That's into the hands of the tight end, Tyler Higbee. And they'll have 1st and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
Eagles.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, going to put the finishing touches on. It's 1st and goal. On the run to the right. He's got the 2021 Heisman rule. That's Devontae Smith. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get 1 more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the board.
Saquon is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Bengals 7. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here we go. 180.
On 1st and 10, Burrow. He's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump.
Here we go.
They were able to stop that play really before it got started.
11, 11, 11, 11.
Now a second down throw for Burrow. This one complete to Higgins. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
1st and 10 at the
Here we go.
49-yard line.
180.
Play action now. It's Burrow. That one thrown behind his target. And it'll be incomplete. T. Higgins, the intended receiver on that one. It's second down.
Let's get set. Dot. 180. Raise hot. Dot.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And they'll take this down inside the 35. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
And that was just a simple read that time. He knew his guy was going to come open in the middle of the field based on the look they gave. All he had to do was let the play develop and then deliver a strike to pick up the first down.
Dot. 180. Dot.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down.
Here we go, here we go. 180. Raise hot. Hot. Dot.
Give it up the middle to Brooks. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
Keely Ringo on the tackle. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 12-yard line.
One, ready? Here we go, here we go. Dot, dot.
Another try with Brooks. And he will get into the end zone. Brooks, touchdown, Bengals. It's his second touchdown of the year.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals will tie things up. We are all even at 14.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
We are all square, 14 apiece to score as this one's away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. Oh, he's got room past the 30. He'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. They'll start on the ground with Barkley. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
On play action, Hurts. Flush to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line.
That's another.
2 plays, 2 nice pickups to start the drive. This one a gain of 18. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Man in motion is Brown. A handoff, running left, it's Barkley. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Back's doing everything in his power to try to get that ball around the edge to the boundary, but just great pursuit there by this linebacker, staying with his angles, running through contact, and he makes the play behind the line.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Off the play fake. Hurts. And the rush. He'll go down. They got him. Dax Hill, the former 1st-round pick, up in the secondary to record the sack.
Sacks are drive killers. And again, sacks in my mind are more of a quarterback stat than they are an offensive line stat. You have to have a clock in your head to understand where the weakness of the protection is, where I got to go with the ball if I'm hot, and at the end of the day, just get the ball out of your hand.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
Hey, let's go. Trimmer. 73. Go Silver, ready?
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Over the middle and intercepted. And the Bengals will have great field position as they take over their own 45.
Every once in a while, Mike, you see a quarterback predetermined before the snap where they're going to go with the ball, and I think that was the case here. He told himself, I'm throwing the ball to him no matter what, and it ends up being a costly mistake.
Let's get set. 180.
Burrow now to throw on 1st down. Pushed by Higgins, who makes the grab. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Pickup brings up 2nd and 4. At the
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
Here we go. 180.
Burrow to throw. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
I'm 1, ready?
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Here we go. 180. 180.
Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. He's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Here we go. 180.
To throw is Burrow. He throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Here we go, here we go. Big 13, big 13. 12, 12, 12.
Burrow here on second down. He's going to get that complete to Jamar Chase. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
And the Bengals.
A huge play just before the half.
First and goal.
And even 30 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. It's first and goal now from just inside the 10-yard line. This one on the floor. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
Second and goal.
Now timeout Cincinnati. That's their second. Clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
On 2.
Second and goal.
11 MT, 11 MT. 12, 12, 12. Wide 80.
Touchdown! What a standout performance early on in this one. And his second rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today. And we're just getting started.
McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Halftime, coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. On first and 10, it's Hurts. On throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time, and it'll be second down.
We see this time and time again in the NFL, Mike. You want to play quarterback at this level, you better figure out a way to be able to bounce back following a bad throw, a bad series, a bad game. And in this case, he's got to bounce back from a pick on the last drive. And he can find himself some easy completions and settle himself back into this one.
He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this first half. Here's first and 10. So now the Bengals use their third and final timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
Carlos, yeah!
Play action. Here's Hurts. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Devontae Smith there to return. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Jerry, set. 180, 180. Turn left, Yeti.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Find his receiver, Johnny Wilson. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But, Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example of that.
And he ran right for one tackle, fighting forward. Good gain on the ground of about 7.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's second down and 2. He'll stay on the ground with Parker. He's got space inside the 25. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Second touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And, Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him. And that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
The game at 21 apiece. Jake Elliott to kick
So
off
back to
for
level
Philadelphia.
after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. This is Turner. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
I'm fine, ready? Here we go. Right 80. Stop.
On first down, Burrow to the middle of the field, caught on Higgins. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
Second and 5 at the 32-yard line.
Here we go. Can. 11, Thomas. Stop.
Burrow. Barkley. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Call it a gain of 13. Good for an Eagles first down.
Go Silver, ready?
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Hey, let's go. Trimmer. No,
He'll fake the give. Now it's Hurts. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line. A 19-yard pickup there. First down, Philadelphia.
A gain of 19 yards. First down, Philadelphia.
That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Kendall Fuller. He's to the 40. To the 20. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Cincinnati. What a play by the defense in a tie game. Not only did they come up with the turnover, Greg, they score the touchdown and take the lead.
And that's just a mistake, Mike, at this point in the game that you just cannot make on offense. You find yourself in a game that could go either way, and you just gift wrap the opposing team a chance to take it back the other way and take the lead.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
On the ground is Barkley to start the drive. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down.
A gain of 9 brings up second and 1 at the 44-yard line.
From the 44-yard line, here's second and 1. A shotgun snap out of Hurts. He'll get this complete. That's A.J. Brown. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
A gain of 4 yards.
So he makes his first catch of the day, and even though it doesn't look like much, Mike, sometimes those are the touches that you can build off of. You know, it's like in basketball, what they say, sometimes you just need to see the ball go through the hoop.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
180.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Dax Hill. And he won't be able to take it all the way in, but that is a great return, and they are set up first and goal.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Hey, can. Back.
That one, take it in. Touchdown, Bengals. 2 touchdowns for him now in the afternoon. That is a dream scenario. The offense hands the ball first and goal, and Greg can take it to the end zone for 6.
They're not going to have many easier drives than that, Mike. I mean, to get the ball, not only in a short field, but in a goal-to-go situation, you don't get a lot of those chances. You have to cash them in, and That's exactly what they were able to do.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
A nice pickup, moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
He'll throw it first and has his running back. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
That's good.
We're starting to see this so often, like the days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to. Yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game. Just one more thing for the defense to have to defend. Make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone. Defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing that.
One of the tight ends in motion right. On play action, here's Hurts. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Josh Hessler in there to bring him down. And that's his first sack of the year.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
That's Jalen Hurts on second down. Moving to his right. He's going to tuck it and go. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 41. That's good for 27 and a first down.
Mike, this is the element to the position that this guy brings that's just so unique across the league. Not only the speed, but his ability to operate in the open field as a runner. It is hard for a defense to plan for a guy.
They'll run it here with Saquon. And they finally take him down, but not before he gets to the Eagles' 11-yard line.
29 more yards.
That one's good for 29.
Eagles first down. A gain of 29 yards. First down, Eagles.
Still get a first down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11. On the gun, they'll try to run it. And he's in! Touchdown, Eagles! And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here we
working in the pistol. He'll get this out to the left route. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
Brings up second and 5 at the 40-yard line.
Here we go.
Here's a handoff to Brooks. And he brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So back and forth they go as we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports.
On 1, ready?
Third down, 3 to go.
11. Let's get set.
Now, Burrow. That is caught. Brian Higgins. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
At this point in the game, Mike, it really starts coming down to the number of possessions. So that's a huge first down conversion. Fresh set of downs. Now, the balance is stay aggressive and maintain the ball, but also start working this clock.
Right, 80, 11.
On first down, they'll run it on the draw. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
On 1, ready? Here we go. Right, 80. Stop.
On the move, running left, it's Brooks. And he will work this down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough to move the chains. First down.
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find a crease and hit it, and he's able to pick up the first down.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Gun. Stop. Right, 80. Stop.
We'll go once more with Brooks. Strong running there. Inside with 30. On the move with a gain of 9.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
From the 29. Here's second and a yard.
Here we go. Hey, can.
Burrow. We're trying to set up the tight end screen. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. A gain there of 11. And the Bengals going to have a first down.
18-yard line.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
Carry now to Brooks. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
The ball carrier. He was brought down by Caden Ellis. A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8 at the 16-yard line.
Second down, 8 yards to go.
11 mighty. 11 mighty. 11, 11, 11.
Looking out of the gun, Burrow. There's that man again. Another catch. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down. They are set up with first and goal.
Bengals first down. First and goal at the 7-yard line.
11 MT. Here we go.
Here's a run. And this one blown up. Good serve and drop him. A loss on the play. Back to the 9-yard line.
It's a loss of 1.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
180.
Left side. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Noah Brown. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. This will be taken in at the 2. He'll be out of bounds beyond the 20-yard line. This drive starts at the 21. It's first and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Forced to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
It's one of those times, Mike, where you're actually better off just throwing the ball away. And yes, it's nice to get that reception, but it really just results in a wasted down.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's second and 11. Here's Hurts. Now he'll run it. He's going to be marked down up around the 33. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
That's good for an Eagles first down. A gain of 13 yards. First down.
To throw is Hurts. This one caught by the back of the backfield. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 13, pretty lucky here. Back-to-back gains of 13. And another first down. They've got all 3 timeouts left, but need to score quick. It's first and 10. They'll drop the throw. Quick throw here is complete. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
A 7-yard pickup.
Go Silver, right?
Second and 3.
On second down, Hurts. Forced out wide. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. He's trying to find Saquon Barkley coming out of the backfield. And it's going to bring up a third down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
On third down, it's Hurts. He's got his man. Complete to Wilson.
The most impressive thing about this drive, Mike, has really just been their efficiency. They've just continued to pick up first downs, fresh sets of downs. We just saw there with that third down conversion, continue to possess the ball. These opportunities to come away with points continue to go up.
Here is 1st and 10.
Hey, Silver.
Again, Hurts. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time, and it'll lead to a 2nd down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
Hurts will try it again. That's deep for the back of the end zone. That is Hurts. What a throw. A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Well, that was step one. The offense did their job, get this thing back within one possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
Big play for the Eagles as they will try for 2.
63.
Hurts again. That is on. And they get the 2-point conversion.
42. Eagles.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
A 1-score game late. You figure they got to have this one as they'll try an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
All right, so you take your shot. You don't get it. And now your defense has to save the day. You've got all 3 timeouts. You've got to get a stop here, force them to punt the ball back, and give your offense a chance to win the game.
On 1, ready? Here we go. Cut. 11 mighty. 11 MT. 11 MT. Cut.
On 1st down, Burrow. Open left side is Gesicki. He'll be out of bounds. Decent pickup of 5 on 1st down.
So anytime you decide to blitz, the hope is that the secondary can hold up long enough to allow the extra pressure guys to get to the quarterback. But when you don't get to the quarterback and he's able to get the ball on time and in rhythm, there are holes in the back end, and you're able to pick up the 1st down.
And he'll be near the 1st down marker. It's going to gain a 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on 3rd down. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here. 70 seconds left to go in this game. Here's 3rd down and a few inches.
Here we go. Right, 80. Cut.
Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down. And it looks like he's going to have the 1st down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their 2nd. The stoppage comes with just over a minute to play in this one. from the 39. Here's a 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 180. Stop.
Able to make one man miss, but they get him. Take him down behind the line.
of scrimmage.
All
A
week
loss of
long,
2
they stress,
brings
Mike,
up
that we have to
2nd
get
and
as
12
many defenders
at
to
the
this ball
Eagles'
carrier
41
as
yard
possible.
line.
They know he's going to make some guys miss. He's going to be hard to get on the ground, but you can see the effect of rallying to the ball as it had here. They're able to take him down, and they're able to do it for a loss.
Here we go.
Here's a 2nd and 12.
Cougar 19.
Only one timeout remaining for the defense as they take a knee. So it's a win here in the jungle for the Bengals. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. In the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That is the difference in this one.